And space on Tavernier down the left. Early ball into Evanilson, inside the box, onto his left foot, shoots low, just wide. Goal kick. Great chance for Bournemouth, the best of the game so far. Evanilson dragged it a little bit too much. Goal kick, still 0-0. John Williams.
Yeah, Clive and Brooksy just giving them the arms there, but he's a striker.
Here's Tavernier across the top of the box, lays it off to Kluivert. Kluivert shoots low, just wide. Goal kick. Another chance for the Cherries. Another one misses the target. Still 0-0. Tavernier, cross into the Leicester box to the back post. Brooks on the volley, saved away to the left-hand side by Stolarczyk. And it's another corner to the Cherries. Clean connection from Brooks. Too close to the keeper.
Do you know what? He could have actually took a touch there.
David Brooks puts Cody under pressure, but Leicester play through it really well. And they find Patson Daka, left side of the Bournemouth box. Held up by Senesi, couple of step overs, plays it to the top of the box, in the feet of Jordan Ayew. Ayew trying to work some space for the shot, marked closely by Zabani, ball in across the face of goal, and put into the back of the net by Oliver Skipp. The flag's gone up for offside, they'll check it back in Stockley Park. And it looks like Leicester have been denied an opening goal. Square ball to Evanilson, just outside the box, lays it off to Tavernier. Tavernier shoots long way out, palmed away by Stolarczyk, and behind for a corner to Bournemouth.
Kerkers was in on the left-hand side, screaming for it, hands in the air. Taver, when you're going to do one thing, and that was shoot.
He's launched a long one forward for Semenyo, who's battling on the edge of the box. Does really well, Anton Semenyo. Evanilson's picked it up, dribbling into the box. He goes down. Free kick, says the referee, right on the edge of the box. Anton Semenyo says that should be a penalty. They will check that back at Stockley Park. Here we go then. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Kluivert, short to Brooks, low, saved on the line, and then saved again from Evanilson. Incredible goalkeeping from Jakub Stolarczyk. I don't know how he's kept that ball out of his net once, but then twice. The rebound wouldn't have counted anyway. Bournemouth nearly working it to perfection. Kerkez is in an offside position. I think it would have been disallowed, even
offside.
though it was Evanilson who had the second shot.
Yeah.
Kerkez looks up, decides against the cross, goes square on the ground with a short pass to his right, and Tavernier. Here's Kluivert, edge of the area. Kluivert trying to find room for the cross. Ricochets to Brooks, saved as he shoots and fires goalward by Stolarczyk again, who Leicester have to thank for keeping the scoreline at 0-0.
Yeah, he's definitely kept them in it, hasn't he?
Everyone else inside the box bar Adam Smith, who's the last defensive line for Bournemouth. David Brooks goes short to Tavernier. Tavernier looks up, curls one to the back post, saved again by Stolarczyk. Bournemouth just can't beat Leicester's Polish goalkeeper. That was curling into the top corner, I think, from Marcus Tavernier. It's behind for a corner, it's still 0-0. Tavernier on the halfway line. He sends the diagonal out to the right, and David Brooks, bit of space for Brooks. The Welshman brings it under control beautifully, 18 yards out, he's going to dribble into the box. Here he is, still going, David Brooks. Lays it off to Adam Smith. Smith lifts one to the back post. Evanilson's there battling to win the header. Smash goalwards and smash wide. And probably over too by Anton Semenyo, has his head in his hands. 55 minutes gone at the Vitality Stadium. Bournemouth 0, Leicester 0. Scored the second goal. Back post, Jefferson taps it in! Flags up for offside. It'll be checked by VAR. Bournemouth think they've taken the lead. Ball lifted to the back post, Jefferson with the tap in. And the flag up again on the far side. Kluivert finds Tavernier. Tavernier cross to the back post, headed goalwards and over by Zabani. Goal kick, still 0-0.
Oh, that's a great chance, especially when it's dropping on the centre half's head. he's got to do everything he can to head the ball down. Anything else, it goes in.
Kluivert will take the corner again away to our left for Bournemouth. Left arm up in the air is the signal. Sean Cooper's orchestrating things on the edge of the technical area. Finds Tavernier, left corner of the box. Back to Kluivert. Dinks one to the back post. Zabani with a header down. Semenyo goalwards! Semenyo scores! 10 Premier League goals for the season for Antoine Semenyo to cap off what has been a brilliant campaign for him. And it had to be, didn't it? Another cherry set piece, worked to perfection. The little lob wedge to the back post, nodded down. Semenyo taps home. Bournemouth 1, Leicester 0. The top half finishes on. Kluivert on the halfway line. Jefferson sprinting forward down the right. He's got Evan Nilsson to his left. Here is Evan Nilsson just outside the box. Held up by Fass. Still Evan Nilsson. Square ball. Tyler Adams into the path of Jefferson over the bar. Bournemouth should be 2-0 up. Jefferson's got his head in his shirt. He knows he should have hit the target at least there. Goal kick, still Bournemouth 1, Leicester 0. Howson wins it back on the edge of the box. Lovely feet from Daniel Jefferson into the area. Then another foot in there from Howson. Semenyo shoots! Semenyo scores! Another rocket from Antoine! His 13th goal of the season! His 11th in the Premier League! He draws level with Justin Kluivert as Bournemouth's top goal scorer for this campaign. And Bournemouth go 2-0 up and look destined to finish in the top half of the Premier League table. No more than this fantastic season deserves. Bournemouth 2, Leicester 0. Antoine Semenyo with the brace.